Tour Edge and Exotics golf clubs have something for every level of golfer.
This is Golf Smarter.
Welcome to the Golf Smarter podcast, Joanne.
Thanks, Fred. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. It's great to meet you here at the ING conference. What's going on with Tour Edge these days?
We've actually been really busy. This year, we've released the EX9 line under the Exotics name, and it's been really successful for us this year. Our hybrid has been flying off the shelves and doing really well. The feedback that we've been getting, it's the most forgiving hybrid people have ever used. So to get that from our Exotics collection, we've been very excited about that.
So you have two lines. You have the Exotics line and
the Tour Edge line.
Tour Edge line, which I think more people are familiar with that. What is the difference between the two lines?
Well, the way that the company has positioned ourselves is actually really good for the economy and just from where the golf industry is going as a whole. So the Tour Edge side was created in 1986, and it's the tagline, golf's most solid investment. So that brings something to the market where you have really good technology, and it is good, but it's at a price point that is very affordable.
Okay.
And then in 2004, David Glad, who was our president, he started to see things and think of different processes that he could create and be innovative with. But it was a very higher end product line because the materials are more expensive and the processes are more expensive. So he created the Exotics line.
Okay.
So with the Exotics line, you get the most advanced technology. And so you're going to have to pay for that. So it's a little bit more expensive, but you're getting the best technology that's on the market.
Compared to what?
Well,
How do you qualify that?
Absolutely. So we can take our products and pair them up against any of the big time manufacturers. And the benefit that we have as a smaller company is that our runs are a lot smaller.
Okay.
So we don't produce the same amount of quantity as some of the larger manufacturers do. So our products, we take great pride in the quality and the tolerances. There's no tolerances. We are very careful with making sure that there are no mistakes. Mm-hmm. So by doing so, we stand behind our products with a lifetime warranty. Wow. All of our products have a lifetime warranty.
Wow.
Our Tour Edge products and our Exotics products.
And what does that mean, lifetime warranty? What does that mean?
Right. So what that means is that if you are the original owner of a golf club and it breaks under normal circumstances, not wrapped around a tree or over your head.
That's a normal circumstance.
Or banging it on your head.
That's stupid.
We don't need, that happened this year on the tour. So
did somebody wrapped it? Not with one of your clubs?
No, not with one of ours, but a player hit it on his head.
Yeah, but you never had somebody sitting in the club saying, this club broke because I hit myself in the head.
But you would be surprised what our customer service
That's what I'd love to hear about.
Yes,
let's hear about your products.
But the lifetime warranty, so as long as you're the original owner and the club breaks under normal circumstances, we will replace it.
Oh,
so our customer, you call the customer service line and they'll give you an authorization number and you send it back. I think our bags have a couple of year warranty, so we also warranty the bags, but the clubs have a lifetime warranty. And even if some of the products are out of cycle, like we don't produce them anymore, we will find a product that is in that same category that is as relatable, as similar as we possibly can. So just because we aren't producing the product anymore, it's still covered under the lifetime warranty and we'll still be able to help you. So I don't think anybody else in the industry does a lifetime warranty. So being a little bit of a smaller company and being able to stand behind our product with that much faith and knowledge and purpose, it really, to me, gives us a leg up above everybody else that's in the industry.
And that you don't have to do large runs or you do smaller runs intentionally. Do you also, is there pressure in the industry because of the competition to come out with new product on a faster basis than you feel comfortable with? Or
It's surprising that you mentioned that because part of our next step of our marketing strategy is to actually step backwards. So what we're actually announcing is that our Tour Edge side of products has always been on a 2-year cycle.
Okay.
So what we're doing now with our Exotics line is we're going to be adopting that same process. So
Where were you before with Tour Edge?
We were once a year.
With the
Exotics line, yeah. So we would come out with a product every fall with a new product line. So it would be from driver fairway wood hybrids irons. So the collection, what we call the collection, the family would be once a year, and that would usually come out in August or September. So what we're doing now is the EX9 is our 2016 collection. So that's going to run all through 2016. We will not be introducing a new collection or family in the fall under the exotics line, and it will actually be released at the PGA show with a March ship.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that. We feel like we can really put our best foot forward. We've had a really successful launch with the EX9 line, like as I mentioned, the hybrids, but we actually also came out with 3 sets of irons, and those have been selling really, really well. And so when we took a look at the whole collection of the EX9, we really felt like it was a good enough collection and it could sustain itself within the marketplace for the entire calendar year of 2016. So we're already working on the next collection and family. So we're really excited about what the future is going to hold for us on the exotic side.
And what's the difference between the 3 sets of irons?
Well, the 3 sets of irons, initially we wanted to position them for a different level of player. Sure. But the feedback that we've gotten from our consumers and our accounts and from our sales reps is that really need to hit them to figure out which one is going to be the best one for you. Because we can always categorize products as a manufacturer and say, well, this one is for your super game improvement. This one is for your low to mid handicap. This one is for, your scratch golfer. But as we all know, sometimes the public and the consumer, everybody is different, and they really need something that's going to fit their swing, their game.
Their ego.
Correct, that too. So what we have
I said it, you didn't.
So what we have found, and how we have always been very high on custom fitting. And so we really try to promote demo days across the country from West Coast to East Coast, North to South, and really try to promote them and let people know about them on our social media as well, because we know that as a smaller company, you need to get our product in your hand. You need to test it. You need to feel it. You need to see the technology. You need to hear the ball coming off of the face of the club to really believe that this product is going to work for you. So by doing that, that gives our consumers the opportunity to test the 3 different sets of irons and really find that good fit for them. And it is a little bit about price. I mean, there's a little bit of a price difference between the 2 and the 1, but they're basically the same, and you can customize them however you want. We have a couple of different shaft offerings, but of course, as any manufacturer, we can always put whatever shaft you want in for a small upcharge. So we really try to make sure that we can accommodate whatever needs a golfer, client, customer might have.
Being a smaller company, what kind of budgets do you have for your R&D?
And I can't even answer that because it's private information, and because the people that are in charge of our R&D is also the president of the company, David Glad. He's the man who started the company out of his garage in 1986, and he's built it from that over the last 30 years. And he's taken everything that he's learned and his heart and soul, and he's extremely creative, and he puts it into each and every collection that he comes out with. And it's not just him. Obviously, we have other people as well working on it, but they are so private about what the process is and what they're doing. And I mean, even as the public relations director, I'm not the last one to know by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, everybody's pretty tight-lipped about it until it's ready to launch, because we need to have everything in control and everything ready. Our marketing plans need to be in place and things of that nature.
Let's talk about the consumer then. So when you go into a big box store or retailer for a fitting, what does it take for Tour Edge to make sure that when the guy's doing the fitting, that he not only brings out the big brand names, but he also is aware that Tour Edge can be helpful as well?
That's always been, I think, part of our story and part of the challenge is whenever you're bringing a new product into the market, even as a 30-year-old company, sometimes we still feel like the new kid on the block because there's a lot of people that might not have heard of Tour Edge Golf or exotics. Your general consumer, the gearheads, most of them will know because we're famous.
That's what they do.
For exotics with our fairway woods.
Right.
But the general consumer, there's a good chance they might not have heard about Tour Edge. So it boils down to having really good sales reps and a really good team who is on the ground and communicating with those gentlemen or the ladies that work on the show floors or on the store floors, and communicating to them about what our product is and what the price point is and how it might fit better for one consumer over another. So just that whole education process that we really rely heavily on our sales reps for.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we don't have any more time, and I'm frustrated by that, but I really appreciate the fact that we got the chance to, talk and learn more. I'm guessing touredge.com?
Yes, touredge.com, and we're all over the place on Facebook, Twitter,
At Tour Edge?
Instagram. Yep, at Tour Edge Golf.
Okay. At Tour Edge Golf.
Yes, at Tour Edge Golf.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Click on the link below to subscribe to our free weekly interviews on the Golf Smarter podcast at golfsmarter.com.